Und dann willkommen zurück bei Honkai Story und wir machen hier weiter mit der Folge, dass wir hier weitermachen. Wir haben jetzt mit Neox gequatscht und so und ne, mit dem machen wir nicht weiter. So, denn hier ist hier noch mit Dings gesprochen. Wir wollten jetzt hier das Minispiel machen. Ja, wir sind nicht gleich so. Ready. So. Dun, dun,
I was
dun.
trapped on the street, and a talking monkey saved me.
Is
Monkey?
it possible you hit your head on something?
Oh. Oh, Koshiba.
Station is the largest station in Duo-Mention City. We have adequate supplies. Have the refugees head this way. And also, if any bad guys try to break in, I'll show them what this kitty's made of.
Oh, Trailblazer. It's you again. The wish power generated by the negative emotions in Plain Arcadia has exceeded a safe level, inducing a stress response in the Imagine. Mr. Sunday performed tuning to stabilize the station manager's consciousness, but relapses still occur from time to time.
Luckily, we have Mr. Sunday. If not for him, I might have done something I'd really regret. He really is a no good busybody! I'm gonna take those despicable monsters who destroyed my beloved Bulletworm Express and feed them to Thunder Coil! What's wrong with me?
Trailblazer, you came at just the right time. Before we lost contact, I received Miss Pearl's pre-issued emergency response plan. We're building an evacuation route around several major subway stations, directing survivors here and to 2 other safe zones. Perdido Station is currently the most stable shelter in this area. Thanks to Mr. Sunday and the express crew, we managed to organize an early evacuation. No, all comms are extremely unstable. Although Madame Pearl activated an emergency response plan and transferred over medical supplies, water purifiers, and an isolation barrier generator. We're stretched thin on both people and defenses. Those monsters and frenzied Imagine still occasionally attack our defenses.
Captain, passageway C3 is under heavy pressure. We need support.
Send in the second team. Activate the barrier. Protect the civilians above. That's how things are, unfortunately. We try hard to maintain order, but the civilians are traumatized and, well, I'm afraid we can't hold out much longer.
Der Durchgang ist völlig durch herabgefallene Trümmer blockiert. Jeder Spalt ist durch verdrehte Stahlstangen verschlossen.
Things are really bad.
Pom-Pom! Conductor! Can you hear us?
Keine Antwort.
Oh, the conductor's probably fine.
Ein tiefes, unheilvolles Ätzen von Unterbelastung stehenden Metallhalter aus dem Inneren der Ruinen wieder.
No way! That's reckless! What if we cause the station to collapse in on itself? Let's go back and update the others. We need to come up with a plan to...
You too. Both Mr. Yang and Don Hung have returned safely.
That bird arrived just in time.
Mr. Yang! Don Hung! Yay!
Yay!
Himeko is... in the express. We...
It's all right, March. I already know. We're back now. You did well gathering everyone here. I'm sure you ran into your share of trouble along the way.
Asat Pramad took Himeko. And I couldn't catch him.
Yes. Blade told us everything on the way here. We now have an overall picture of the arrival of the apocalypse.
They're the heroes who stopped Bulwish during the live stream.
Oh, we won't end up buried here. It's them. We're saved.
Perhaps you should say something. Even if they wake, even if it shatters with a touch, even if I know it to be fake, I would still hope to weave them a dream in this very moment. Is this me repeating the same mistake? Funny, isn't it?
This is different, Sonny. The Astral Express is only stopping here temporarily. We will repair it, bring everyone on board, and leave this ruin behind. Whether it's a wish, a promise, or a destination, as long as everyone believes it can come true, then it is not a dream. So please, trust me.
Defeat Asat Pramad! Win the game!
Now that's a fascinating sight.
My sincere gratitude. Because now, there is not only terror in the wish power around us, but a thread of hope as well.
Now then, it's time to discuss the next phase of the plan. What exactly did Himeko leave at Graphia Academy?
She left a request, hoping that we will ignite the Express's engines and win the Phantasmoon Games.
So, ignite the Express's engines means we have to dig it out of the ruins? And win the Phantas Moon games means that we will defeat Asat Pramod fair and square?
A double meaning?
She left this message at the Academy through means of Imogenesis art. And the image she created gave me a look that seemed to...
Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure we would have still done these two things even if Himeko didn't specifically ask us to. Did she say anything else?
If it were just about starting the Express for evacuation, she probably wouldn't have emphasized ignite the Express's engine. In any case, I have some ideas on carrying out this request.
I thought you had a few more bright ideas. But in the end, your only idea is to leave me trapped in the canvas.
I know what you are plotting. We don't know each other well, and we both long for truth. Perhaps you feel you hide your secrets well. But this does not exist in my imaginated world.
This room...
Since it's a challenge, it must have a theme. I have thought of one for you. This artwork is for you. Its theme is the past of a father and daughter.
Made in the same way you turned a city into ruins?
Correct. But alas, like the iron giant you summoned, this piece is still far from completion. And that is why I've invited you to join me in completing this artwork I have named Himeko. As her dear father, I know the first half of her life, but there are 3 blanks corresponding to 3 secrets hidden in your memories.
So a quiz, but in a different format.
Of course, but only in the interest of fairness. That way, when we finish the artwork, both of us have an equal chance of having our secrets revealed. The first to uncover their opponent's trump card takes the victory. So, let's start.
Himeko, your old man is back. And with a present you will love.
U-Bahn 99. Einmal das Geschenk.
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
Hier, mit dem reden wir. Ich gehe jetzt mal untersuchen.
Talk to Ryusuke.
Nee. Ich guck mir das erstmal hier an.
A corner of
Clones. He is a master of forgery. And
an old monitor. Long ago, it was he and the navigator. She...
you want to know what I'm racking my brains? How is this a crisis?
Friendly reminder. You may only speak to Ryusuke right now.
Nö.
Will you not even talk to your father?
Nö. Ich gehe jetzt Minispielen. Ich nehme jetzt die Minispiele-Spiel hier. Ja. Was haben wir hier hinten? Da ist geschlossene Gesellschaft. Gut. Aha. So, jetzt quatsch ich mit dir.
Remember this day? It was your birthday.
You asked me where the center of the universe was. Well, your old man racked his brains over and over and found the answer. This is a ceramic comet ship model. Have it. I don't quite know where the center of the universe is, But you can pilot this ship and find out yourself when you're older. Because the universe does have an end. And at that end is a tiny dot of light that people run to once they spot it. And one day, it will be you, Himeko, flying up to the stars, too.
Took a bit of time off from all that routine civilization-destroying work. Isn't it so much more interesting to live there for a spell and watch a world you know so well fall into ruin? Enough questions. Let's return to our warm and fuzzy trip down memory lane. Cut! Old Himeko would never say such things. Come on. Throw me a bone here. I can't do this show alone.
Doch, kannst du.
You are trying to keep your mind blank, but that is futile. Wish power is far more responsive than memoria. It appears faster than you can think.
That means Daddy has been to the end of the universe?
Unfortunately, no. Only to the end of the world. But I know that the end of the universe is called Pegana, even though I haven't been there myself. But your old man does know someone from there.
The someone who's been to Pagana. Is it Akivili?
That's ancient history.
Now that I think about it, you always intentionally left little openings during my childhood. Was this also part of your scheme?
As I said, my only lie to Himeko is the lie that I am Ryusuke. If something said on occasion or incongruous to the character, that is entirely unintentional. For example, I felt a bit emotional seeing the comet ships lying among the ruins of Delcor Ring that I had just destroyed.
You really are a monster.
Oh, Himeko of the past didn't think so. Shall we continue the fun?
And with the present you will love. What are you painting there, Himeko? It's not a bullet worm. Huh. It must be a train. A flying train. Have you been peeking in? Oh, no, your old man is not angry at all. How could I be? I'm so happy that you are quite the little explorer. But why not just ask? Huh? Come, your old man will tell you the story of the Astral Express. Certainly. But you can only get the answers you seek if you pick the first option.
Pause. Here, Ryusuke is getting ready to head to the planet Goliath's Shepherd to destroy it. He probably can't just tell Himeko, "You be good. Daddy is off to do some murdering." Of course. Should I not?
Now we move to the legend of a certain navigator. It's my favorite story. It is said that after the fall of the Trailblaze Eon, their followers left one after another. And by the end, there was only one navigator and one nameless left in the once massive crew. One day, a history fictionologist snuck aboard the Express and tampered with the navigation log. But the next day, the logbook was completely unchanged. And a cloaked navigator was sitting there, bored to death, flipping through the records. How on earth? Asked the history fictionologist. Because I remember each and every one of their names, said the navigator, along with the coordinates of every star and the trajectory of every meteor.
You never hesitate to mention the Astral Express. In fact, you don't stop talking about it. Was it necessary to roleplay my father to this extent?
It's a terrible habit of mine.
It wouldn't be the habit of Navigator I see, would it?
You figured that out already. Well, that's boring.
The way you spoke about that Megatron was enough to know. He is your other mask.
Fair enough. And you did send people to sniff around the tavern for answers. It was only a matter of time before you figured it out. But I swear, all I wanted at first was to be a loving father. Himeko's weathering curse worsened this year. I couldn't help myself. I gave her a beautiful dream. And in return, fortune makes fools of us all.
Fortune makes fools of us all. The masked fool en route. Navigator Icy. They are all our enemy, Asat Pramod in the end.
Congratulations. Kindly accept this reward. It is your open that door.
I remember something, but
is where the first secret is buried. Other than her self-portrait, no one knows the story of how Himeko found and repaired the stranded Express. It's your turn to choose. To move on, or to stop. You will stay right here? Sure, I have plenty of time. Fine by me if you want to keep wasting time. Let's... In this place? Ah, I have never been here as your father. Look at it. We can work very happily together here, can't we? So, she built herself a secret base while Ryusuke was away?
My mother's studio remained empty since her passing. I took the opportunity to use it.
Sounds convincing. A bar, too. Do minors drink here?
She was already in college by then.
I didn't expect to find this here.
Shall we have a drink? I
Have a
learned
drink.
from Braji. Fantilia couldn't stop raving about my mixing.
No, thank you.
By the time she finds the Express, the weathering curse would have consumed her. Himeko is always in such a top spot.
I guess you don't know. That day was your daughter's birthday.
Fortune makes fools of us all.
Her loneliest birthday ever. To her, even death was less terrifying than not having her family. Than them disappearing without a trace, as if they had never existed. She ran from home to chase stars, but lost her way and could only wander in the dark. Water swirling around her ankles, weeds slashing her skin. And then she saw it. There on the shores of the world in canvas.
There are so many ways to reach the sky. She chose the most unrealistic one and wasted the rest of...
You're wrong. That night, the stars gave her the best gift in this vast universe. Nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route, but they can be reached with the Astral Express.
These blueprints tell me that the Express is not the... Pagana's legacy. I have always thought this legend disappeared along with Akivili. But it seems there has been some meddling.
Are you afraid of the Starblazer?
Starblazer? A name of Himeko's own invention? Her sense of humor is even worse than Dolly's. In ancient times, these humanoid weapons helped Pagana conquer countless planets. They invaded, destroyed, then glorified as the Trailblaze.
But in the images shown to me by the Express, these giants joined hands with the Express crew. The hand holding a tool defines what that tool becomes. In one hand, the scepter triggers a brutal war.
I thought this too, before my head turned into a die. But then Akivili died. The Omen vanguards began spreading the murmurs of Terminus, and not even Noose could stop the birth of the destruction. They all failed. Yet you are different. I shall wait and see. giant reaching for the stars. The myth of Pagana. She performed a miracle in this world of no imagination. As to how it was created, dear old pal Akivili never spoke a word. But my daughter replicated the blueprint purely from guesswork. My daughter...
Would you like to know the secret?
No. My dice head wouldn't be able to make heads or tails of such technical details.
What must a girl, powerless but longing for the sky, think to see a giant walking among the stars? She can only draw that dream. I want to be as free and powerful as they are.
So, that isn't a reforged weapon, but a manifestation of Himeko herself? That explains why it is incomplete. Himeko is already dead. Don't waste your energy. I've seen all your tricks on this journey. But an incomplete imagine cannot break this world.
You're right. And neither can it be broken by you. Because you know nothing about what follows. And you have no way to imaginate it. How did I start the Express? What miracles did I witness at the end of the Phantasmoon games? You must allow me to take over if you want to continue on. We all know you have no other choice.
Of course, this painting can be altered for you, if you so wish. It is, after all, the way you were born, yes? Please, let us proceed to the next part of Himiko's life.
Schlammwälzen soll's aber nicht. Das erste Bilderbuch.
Add some color to the canvas. Paint the dawn of your memories. The Astral Express. I'm not surprised in the least. Himeko was lucky. She found the stranded express and began to repair it. Unfortunately, her condition deteriorated rapidly shortly after. She was in and out of the sanatorium, but the clock kept ticking down. Her stamina worsened by the day. Simply returning to the express was hard enough. What more reaching the stars? She was eventually left with a single choice. Your turn to create. Open that window and fill in the second book. Your history with Himeko will also be recreated in this painting. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Gut, aber das war's hier nämlich für die Folge schon und man sieht sich nächstes Mal wieder. Bis dann.